Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you've been here before, hey girl, hey, nice to see you again. So you guys, y'all already know by the title, the Sephora VIB sale. You guys know sale is near and dear to my heart. So of course I had to come to you guys with my recommendations for this fall sale, as well as sharing with you all some of my wish list items that I might be picking up for the sale. In the efforts of trying to not repeat previous recommendations, I actually went ahead, I don't know where it is now, but I went ahead and I printed out my Sephora orders history, my purchase history. There we go. I went ahead and printed out my purchase history, and I tried to keep the recommendations centered to what I bought this year. But I do have other recommendations that I definitely stand by. So if you want to hear a little bit or do a little bit more research in terms of what you want to buy, I'll leave all of those previous recommendations, wish list, hauls, all that stuff down below. But for this year, I really tried to focus on things that I either discovered this year or tried this year. There may be a few had to mention products, but for the most part, everything is stuff that I purchased in 2021. So let's get right into the items. So the one palette that I absolutely fell in love with this year is the Natasha Denona Zendo palette. This palette, ever since I got it, I cannot put it down. I think it is such a beautiful palette for all seasons. You know, you got your spring colors, your falls, your neutrals, your pops of color. Everything you need is in here. And surprisingly, this shade right here, this Zeal shade, is one of my favorites. It literally makes almost the perfect brownish smoky eye on, you know, my skin tone. So if you're my skin tone or deeper, this shade, everything. I am so glad that I picked up this palette. She is money well spent. Chef's kiss. And it's actually my first time trying Natasha Denona palettes, and so I'm hooked. If everything is like this, she got me. So yeah, this is the one palette that I'm like, had to have it. Another palette that I recommend, I didn't pick up this year, or did I? I can't remember, but I picked it up at a Sephora VIB sale haul, and I don't think I've updated you guys on how I like it, but it is the Artist Couture Supreme Nudes palette, and this has easily become one of my everyday palettes. Absolutely love the shades in here. They're completely stunning, and it just works. Like, this is a palette that I don't have to think about, so if my creative juices aren't really flowing, I just pull this bad boy out, throw a look together, and that's it. A lot of you guys in my what was that video? Recent video. Oh, the fashion fair video. A lot of you guys in my fashion fair video were asking me about the matte eyeshadow look. This palette is to give credit. I always, if I'm doing a matte look, I'm pulling out this palette. The mattes in this palette blend absolutely stunning. And the shimmers are really nice too. And I think it's an affordable price point, or a pretty good price point for this type of palette. So if you're a beginner to makeup, or really just enjoy neutral tone looks, this is what you need to pick up. The next eye product that I have is the Sephora Collection Colorful Wink It Felt Liner Tip. This is a waterproof eyeliner, and you guys, I randomly just picked this up at Sephora one day, and I am so pleasantly surprised. Let me swatch it for you. This is such a black liner. Y'all know sometimes black liners be given gray. Not this one. And the felt tip is so easy to work with, guys. I have been doing so many more wing liner looks since picking up this liner. The shade is in Little Black Dress, and it is waterproof as well. So absolutely love this if you're looking for a new liner and not trying to break the bank, plus you get your savings on it. Highly recommend. Fenty Skin, the body butter, the whipped cream body butter. Absolutely love this. In my anniversary vlog, I talked about this. This is the perfect body butter in my opinion. It's very moisturizing, doesn't have like a strong fragrance to it at all. So if you're someone who has a sensitive nose, this is definitely going to be, this is definitely going to work for you. And they also have refills. So mine is done. We're done. So we're definitely gonna be picking up another one during the sale. But I kept the packaging because she offers refills. So once you buy the jar one time, you don't have to buy the packaging again, which I really, really appreciate. I only want to have to pay for the pretty packaging one time. So I'm here for anything that comes with the refill, and you get a good bang for your buck. It gives your skin this beautiful, like naturally glowy sheen. I can tell in pictures when I'm wearing this and when I'm not. And I thought this product was overhyped. It is not. Love it. Had to get it. Recommend you get it as well. Another product that I picked up this year for the first time is the classic Tom Ford Soleil Blanc Shimmering Body Oil. Y'all. And this is the mini size. This is the mini size that I picked up, and this bottle runs for about $35, and I'm going to get my money's worth out of this. It is so beautiful, and it leaves just the perfect amount of shimmer on your skin, that perfect glow for vacation or pictures or a special occasion. The reflex on this is just so pretty. I see why it's been a staple for all these years. And then the smell, it does have a nice subtle smell that kind of makes me want to get the perfume, but the smell is really, really nice as well. And it's not sticky. I have the, I'm not sure where it is. I have the, is this Sol de Janeiro? Yeah, I have the Sol de Janeiro body glow thing, and it just leaves this sticky feeling as I rub it into my skin. Smells amazing, color is great, but initially, like, it's just this residue that I don't like. So I really like that this doesn't do that. I also like that it's in a spray form, so I can just spray and rub it in. It's just, I don't know, it seems like a little less messy to me. I recommend you try it out if you're going on vacation or anything like that. This is what you need to bring. For a fragrance, I only really picked up one new fragrance at Sephora this year, and that was, or I think it's this year, don't kill me y'all, but the most recent fragrance that I picked up at Sephora is the Giorgio Armani My Way, and as you can see, she is well loved. This is such a beautiful fragrance. It's just like the perfect mix of sweet and floral. It's not overly sweet to where it's gonna give you like that headache or anything, and it's perfect. I think it's just a very soft, feminine scent, and anytime I wear this, I get so many compliments. I haven't really purchased that many lip products from Sephora, but the ones that I have, are either a repurchase, so let's talk about that one first. I repurchased the Sephora Collection Melting Lip Clicks. Y'all, I don't understand why people don't talk about these. I think this is maybe my third recommendations video talking about these lip clicks. When are y'all gonna get on game? This stuff is fire. It is so comfortable on the lips, and I always pick it up in the shade Creme Brulee. Yeah, in the shade Creme Brulee. And for deeper skin tones, this is the perfect glossy nude. Perfect glossy nude. I'm not even sure if you all can see this swatch here. And with a brown liner, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing when I have this on. And Sephora was having a sale on these, so I picked up like 3 of them because they were selling them for like $5 each. So I hope they're not discontinuing them, and I'm recommending them to y'all. I hope not. But if they aren't, then you need to go ahead and get your hands on these. No complaints. Sephora really hit it right on the nail with this. So highly recommend. And then of course, y'all know I had to come with the Fenty Cream Lippies. This is the one that I'm wearing today. And this is in the shade Fenty Glow. So her classic shade that put her on the map. And I just really love the formula of this. I really love that it's a cream. It gives this nice high shine glow. Perfect formula. This is probably hands down my favorite formula that I've tried from Rihanna's like lip gloss line thus far. Absolutely stunning. The color payoff on these is impeccable, and it's just a great everyday lip to have. It's super comfortable. So yeah, that is my lip recommendation for this year. Let me get into blush because I only have one to recommend. And the blush that I have to recommend is the LYS Beauty. This is the LYS Beauty Higher Standards Satin Matte Cream Blush. And I picked mine up in the shade Empower. I'm wearing it today. And it's just perfect for those natural makeup days, the days where you want just a little bit of color but not doing too much. I love the formula. It doesn't make my cheeks look greasy or oily or anything. And it's just a perfect like flush of color. And this shade on my skin tone, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. This is the only shade that I've purchased, but I do plan on getting more. If you're interested in shopping at LYS directly, I am an ambassador for them, so I will have a code linked in the bottom. The code is usually good for 30 days, so I will put the expiration date as to when that code expires. But if you want to get them at Sephora, you can totally use the Sephora discount and pick them up there as well. Love, 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 love these blushes. So I have 3 bronzers to recommend. My favorite of this entire year is probably going to be the Huda, no, this is not Huda, this is her sister brand, Glowish by Huda, Soft Radiance Bronzer, and I got mine in the shade Rich. Absolutely love this bronzer. You can put it on and like it's going to give you the definition that you're looking for, but it's never gonna look cakey. It's never gonna look muddy. It's never gonna, you can build and build and build and build and it's still gonna look absolutely flawless. And the tone and shade of this bronzer, I don't know. It does something for me, y'all. Let me find some room to swatch. If you can even see, I don't know. I don't know if y'all can see that. But it's like this perfect, not too red, not too brick orangey looking. And it's not cool to wear like it's a contour because I don't really like to contour, but it's like the perfect bronzer. She does everything for me. I absolutely love this bronzer. One of my favorites. Will never declutter this. My last powder bronzer recommendation is the Sephora Collection bronzer. I don't know if I've recommended this to you guys before, and I really do enjoy this bronzer, so I went ahead and added it into this video. Such a cost-effective, you know, product to buy, and it really is just beautiful. Again, now this, you do have to be a little more light-handed. You do have to kind of work with it or just not go crazy, which I tend to do with the bronzer, so keep that in mind. But I absolutely love this bronzer. If I'm not using it as a bronzer, I'm using it as an eyeshadow. I'm using it in some way or form or as a crease color, something. I'm pulling this out and it's been my girl, so I'm recommending it to you. And I am in the shade Ibiza, and this is their matte bronzer. And then for cream bronzer, new to the family, y'all already know if you watch my videos, this should not be a surprise. This is the Danessa Myricks Power Bronzer. Yeah, look, I've definitely been using it, putting a dent in it. This bronzer is perfect. That's all I have to say. You can do so many things. It's such a versatile product. You can build this up to full on chisel, honey. It just depends on the tools you use. You could really sheer it out to this beautiful, natural, just sun-kissed, radiant type of situation by just going in with a sponge. And then if you really want something nice and blown out and diffused, you use kind of like a fluffier blush or whatever, just a fluffier brush. And something just really, okay? You just go in with something a little bit more dense and it's gonna give you just this really intense payoff. So it's so versatile, and depending on the tools you use with it, you can get so many different types of bronzing situations going on. Love it. Haven't put it down since I picked it up. She really put her foot in that. That's pretty much it for bronzers. Let's move on to foundations. I have 3 foundations that I'm going to recommend that I tried out this year. One of them is my more recent review at the time that I'm filming this. I'm filming this early so that once Sephora makes the announcement, I could drop this for y'all. You see, I got you, because I know y'all looking for this video from me. So I'm filming it a couple weeks early, and I just filmed the review on this Fashion Fair foundation. This is their cream to powder foundation. just go watch the review, sis. Everything you need to know is in that review. But this product is absolutely stunning. Hands down going to be my go-to foundation, especially in the fall and winter months. It's the comfortability of it, the way it wears. It doesn't feel cakey on the skin. I absolutely love this foundation. And if we are foundation twins, if we're shade match twins, this is probably the most perfect match I've ever had in my life. Hands down. This is my skin in a product in terms of match. So not only is the formula great, I get great longevity with this product. It photographs beautifully. The color match is spot on. Spot on. Highly recommend. Fashion Fair came back to put their, what is it? Something on the map? Foot on the map, finger on the map, whatever, honey. They came to show up and let us know, hey, we're here, we're back, and we're not going anywhere. And this product did that for me. Definitely put them back on my radar, so had to recommend that to you all. The next foundation is the LYS foundation, and you know, I shied away from this foundation for a really long time. Like, I was watching reviews and I was like, I don't think this is gonna work for me because I'm oily combo skin. I don't think. Wrong. I was wrong. This foundation is absolutely stunning. As a matter of fact, there's a reels on my Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram, that blew up because of the makeup. And I was wearing this foundation and I absolutely love it. It's so comfortable, super lightweight, and definitely, of course, you know, that your skin but better look. But it can go, you can take it really glam as well. It's not cakey, it lasts a long time, and all around just a really good general foundation. And it's gonna give you that nice, it's gonna give you a natural finish, honey, a natural finish. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. This was my first time, actually, my first product testing out the brand. Shipping and everything was fast. I really like this foundation. Now, this is a foundation that will probably be more of a seasonal foundation for me. Again, fall, winter, maybe spring. I'm not sure how this is gonna hold up in the summer, but next summer I'll let you know. But if you're combination and you're like me and you kind of have to like go way more matte in the summer, and then you kind of can do the natural finishes, dewy finishes in the fall, this is the perfect time to get this foundation, because for fall and winter, she's gonna be that girl. This foundation, you guys know my history with this foundation, but I finally picked it up for good and keeping it in the collection. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Liquid Foundation. I have mine in the shade 80N, which is definitely too dark for me right now. This is a summer foundation, but I love it. Love it. It stays all day, y'all. Like, I'm talking on the level of Estee Lauder Double Wear. She don't move. I don't have to touch up. I don't have to do anything. I can go from day to night with this foundation and be perfectly fine in the hot, humid Chicago summers. Absolutely love this. I think I just was like, I couldn't find my perfect shade match, so I would purchase this foundation, return it, and then have like a longing for it, buy it again, return it, and then have a longing for it. I've just accepted I'm not gonna have no perfect shade match all year long. So this is, you know, what we're working with, 80NN. It's a good shade for the summer, and this is a very matte foundation, so it's not something that I would necessarily gravitate towards in the cooler months anyway. So I finally went ahead and committed to this foundation. I know it's not a new product or anything, but it's a good staple foundation, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend that you do. I have one concealer to recommend, which is new to me. I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, girl, why are you even telling us to buy this? But it's new to me, so I want to share it with you. And this is the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. I know. But I hadn't tried it, and so I finally decided to see what the hype was about, and the hype is real. This is the perfect concealer. It doesn't matter if you're a pro, a beginner, and anyone can work with this concealer. and I already know for contouring or bronzing they have so many shades to choose from, so you're definitely gonna find something that works for you. And it photographs beautifully, it's comfortable under the eyes, yada 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 yada. Y'all already know the deal about this concealer. I don't have to tell you too much. It's been around for a long time and it's a lot of people's favorites for a good reason, but it's new to me this year, so I am recommending it to you. Okay, let's talk about some powders. No surprise here. To match the Fashion Fair foundation, I went ahead and picked up their powder, and this powder is beautiful, period. Again, if you want more of an in-depth review, you can go ahead and watch the video that I did on this. But yeah, in the pan I thought it was gonna be a little too orange for me, but on the skin in combination with this here foundation, it's a perfect shade match. It gives this nice, beautiful, flawless airbrush finish, and it's just a really, really good powder. Because I have only worn them together at this point in time at filming this video, I don't know how it helps in terms of longevity or oil control, because I really only know how these two work together. But the finish is so beautiful that I'm gonna go ahead and recommend it to you guys anyway, and I will update you on the oil control at a later date. But if you get both of them, you should be solid. Of course, I have to recommend, mine's a little dirty, but I have to recommend the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Mattifying Foundation Powder. Love this powder, not only for setting all over the face, but on the days that I do not want to wear a makeup. What am I saying, y'all? On the days that I don't want to wear foundation, I'm reaching for this powder, like a liquid foundation, because it is breathable, it is lightweight, but it's still going to give me that glam effect that I'm looking for, and I don't have to go in with a traditional, you know, liquid foundation. So I really enjoy that. Again, a beautiful blurring effect on the skin and a great touch-up powder as well. I have another LYS product because I tried them all at the same time and they're all good. So hopefully y'all like them too. But I use this underneath my eyes today. This is their Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder, and I have mine in the shade Ambition. So I got the banana shade to set underneath my eyes, and I use this the same way that we used to use, you know, MAC Studio Finish powders. I go ahead and do a first layer with this powder, and then I'll go on top of it with a Laura Mercier or Huda or whatever setting powder I'm using at that time. I have used this alone and I do like it, but it is just a great base setting situation with this powder. And the shades, she does have multiple shades, so go ahead and check it out, find one that works for you. I really like Ambition for setting the center of my face. I haven't picked up any other shades from her, so maybe I'll do that this sale, but it is a really nice finish. And I like that it's a compact powder, so easy to carry, easy for touch up, and I don't have to worry about it as a loose powder spilling all over things or whatever. I can just dip into it, touch up, and be done. Yeah guys, that's pretty much all the makeup that I have. I do have some hair care that I want to share with y'all real quick, and then we'll get into my wish list items. So pretty much the entire Olaplex line. I don't have it yet, but everything I've tried from them I love. So of course this is empty, so I need a new one, but this is the Olaplex Hair Perfector Bond number 3, and it's like a bonding treatment. So you guys know my hair is relaxed, so anytime I'm going to get a relaxer, a week before I will go in and use this treatment, because I know the relaxers are going to break down, you know, the bonds in my hair. So just to give it a little bit of extra strength, I will go in with this, and I really like it. It helps with shedding, split ends, and overall has helped me retain the length in my hair. So if you are experiencing any type of damage or anything like that, any type of breakage or anything, I highly recommend this product right here. And it's expensive. This little bottle is like $30–40, and you run through it fast, so definitely stock up during this sale because it is worth it, I will say that. So that's that. And then I also have their Bond Smoother. This is the number 6. And this is their leave-in conditioner repair styling cream. Reduces frizz, nourishes, and protects. Love this. My hair thrives with this stuff. It keeps it really hydrated and just has become one of my go-to leave-in conditioners. So I recommend, if you haven't tried it, to go ahead and give it a try. And then the most recent thing that I picked up is this Bond Intense Moisture Mask. Especially going into the winter and fall months, our hairs tends to get a lot more drier, a lot more brittle, and so ordering and having something like this is going to be really, really great for the winter and fall. And it works great. Y'all know I look for products that works really well on relaxed hair as well as natural hair, because Jenny's hair is natural and this works great on both. So there you go, all your hair needs. Alright y'all, so those are all of my recommendations. I hope you all enjoyed, but let's go ahead and let me get into my wish list. Okay, so obviously because this is a wish list, I do not have said products, so I'm gonna go ahead and insert pictures for you guys. Now y'all, my cart is 65 items for the sale. Ain't no way I'm gonna get 65 items, so I'm kind of gonna scroll and talk about some of the things that I know for sure I'm probably gonna gravitate towards, but stay tuned for the haul to see what I actually get. So let's start at the top of the cart. I have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfecting Foundation. This is just a re-up. I'm pretty much done with this foundation, so I'm just purchasing another one, and y'all know that foundation is pricey, so I'm trying to get it at a discount. I want to try some Tower 22 lippies. They have this Shine on Ice Latte Lip Jelly Duo, and it comes with this really cool terracotta type of shade that I don't have, and then it comes with the clear. So I think that's a good duo for me to try the brand. I've never tried it, and I know a lot of you have recommended it to me, and it's been circling around on these YouTube streets, so I definitely want to give that a try. I want to try the Adoa Beauty, I think that's how you pronounce it. I want to try their Blue Tansy hair mask just to see. I'm looking for something new. I've been using the same hair care product, so just want to try something new. It's a reparative treatment mask that detoxes and deeply conditions and seals moisture to strengthen damaged or color treated hair. And because my hair is processed, I want all of the strengthening properties so that I can retain as much length as possible. They also have a Blue Tansy clarifying gel shampoo that I'm pretty interested in, so let's see what's up with that. It looks really good, and it removes buildup from the scalp. And if you guys don't know, I do suffer from having a pretty dry, flaky scalp, so anything that removes buildup is pretty good for me, and hopefully will stretch my wash days. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and it's a black owned brand, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. I am right now looking at the Huda Beauty Glow-ish Luminous Pressed Powder Foundations. Because I love this bronzer so much, I'm definitely willing to give that a try. And I also want to try out the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I know it's an older foundation, but I've never tried it, and it looks so stunning on Shanine Too Much Mouth whenever she uses that foundation, that I'm like, okay, I got cave. And I might pick it up before the sale, because right now it's on sale for $20, so I might just go and get it. I might not even wait till the sale to get that. Another wish list item, the Glowish Cheeky Vegan Blush Powders. If it's anything like the bronzer formula, I gotta have it. And then similar, the Natasha Denona Viva palette. This palette is an investment, y'all. It's $130, and the Zendo palette I think was only $65. But I've been looking at this palette since it dropped. And now that I've actually tried Natasha Denona shadows, I think I'm a little bit more comfortable with, you know, dropping that price point. And if I am gonna do it, now is the time, because I get 20% off. So concealer, I have been interested in the One Size Beauty Patrick Star concealers. I don't know, something about it just screams it's gonna be flawless. So I'm really interested in seeing that. I'm also interested in the Biossance Squalene Amino Aloe Gentle Cleanser. I've heard a lot of really good reviews, and I will be looking for a new cleanser really soon, so I think I'm gonna pick that up. I'm definitely gonna pick up a Bobbi Brown's Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's a priming moisturizer, so a 2-in-1, and it really just does wonders for my skin in the fall and winter time. So I know for sure that's a product that I'm gonna pick up. I don't have as much makeup in here, y'all, just because I feel like I have a lot of the stuff that I need. But I am interested in trying this Milk Hydro Grip Eyeshadow and Concealer Primer, because I've never heard of a concealer primer, so I want to see if it's actually going to make a difference. And if I do get it, I'll definitely do a video to update you guys on that. We have, by recommendation, the Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey palette. Definitely looking into that as well. It's a beautiful palette, and y'all know Auntie Pat be pricey, so you get how many? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18 shadows for 80 bucks, which is really, really good for Pat McGrath. So I'm interested to try those out. Another one of you guys recommended that I try out the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint, so I'm definitely thinking of getting that too. So both the foundation and the skin tint, I want to get that. And then I was browsing the Sephora wellness section. Am I late? Like, I didn't know that they had a wellness section, and there's this Moon Juice. It's this Ting Energy plus Metabolism non-stick supplement with ginseng, non-stem supplement with ginseng, and it looks really, really, really good. I honestly really need it. Sometimes, you guys, like,